Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Down Get You. Today I'm back here, we're back to playing Simulacra 3, exactly where we left off. Because I'm just kind of here anyway. And is Blizzard doing a thing on my computer? Yeah, it was doing that, wasn't it? It was updating too. Where'd my mouse go? It was updating though. Alright, that makes sense. Anyway, so, we have new chats from this Elise person. Hi, sorry, is this Elise? I was wondering if I could ask you some questions about the case you reported about your son. Are you an officer from the sheriff's office? I don't think anyone from the station believed me. You have no idea how relieved I am to hear from someone. No, actually, my name is Paul Castillo. Think of me as a private investigator of sorts. What? I don't understand. Why would you be interested in helping me find my son? I've been following the other disappearances in Stone Creek. The others are nothing like yours. You said everything else, or everyone else, forgot him. George? George, yes, George, that's his name. It's getting so hard to remember, my sweet boy. Oh, you won't just tell me I'm crazy, will you? Can't do this again if you're just going to tell me he doesn't exist. That's not my place to say. What you're going through is unimaginable. I want to help you, Elise, and I want to understand. I don't know. How about I give you a call and you tell me about George? I'll listen. It might help me hold on to the memory of him. That sounds... Okay, let's do it. New media. You were wild once. Don't let them tame you, okay? Missing Stone Creek. Julian Yee. Last seen, Stone Creek Library, wearing blue jean shirt, black jean trouser, gray sneakers. Please contact Stone Creek Sheriff Department for any information. Well, a new video. I'd love to, but I need to... Screw it. Let's watch it.
It's gotta be him. Went missing 4 days ago, spotted by some kids wandering around the riverbank 2 days ago, and now he's here? What the hell are you doing here? Damn it!
I bet you he can hear you, you know.
What are you up to?
What is this? Well... The Beldam. Warehouse encounter. Is this what happened to everyone who disappeared? Ruby? I don't care. I can't do that right now. Protest. Fan of your blog for a while. Reading it. Since it was Lakewater, I suspect perhaps I had an encounter with the Beldam, and I somehow blocked it off. You're the expert of this matter, so I am hoping that my story is something that you might be interested in. Blah, 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 blah. Not useful, apparently. I have a new note. Stone Creek Citizen Headquarters. This has to be fear-mongering from the news. Bad thing happen all the time. It's just your face. More now? Just in your face more now? They can't be that many missing people. Why would the Stone Creek Citizen lie? We keep tuning in. They get more money. No, the real lie is someone told you. You have a functioning brain. I can only hope your heart works better. Have any sympathy for the victims and their loved ones. And shut up with these theories. Can you paper publish something more uplifting? It's been depressing these past couple of weeks. That's not how the news works. Sure it is, they edit, don't they? I just can't take it anymore. Hey, take care of yourself. It's good to be informed, but not to the point where you're overwhelmed by it. Anything else new? All these years, and I thought the mayor would have brought you out, or brought you up by now. Proud to learn that the Stone Creek Citizen is independent. Please don't give the mayor any ideas. Hey, if he starts a rival paper, we can call it the Stone Creek Shillizen. Or the Stoneham Citizens. Nice. Strike the fear of the guillotine. Or guillotine, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. There are new things in here? Unlocked Paul's phone. There's this video. I've never seen anything like this before. What the hell is happening here? Do you recognize the man in the video? How did Paul know where to find him? How did Paul know where to find him? You may have kept track of the people who were reported missing, but put some feelers out and waited. I've seen him do something similar before. It's real red string board stuff. Paul had to have information about this man somewhere. How else did he find him? You know Paul. Any idea where he'd hide them? Let me think. Paul's like any other person who is into solving mysteries. They need a soapbox. His blog, Stone Creek Files, he might not have posted about it yet, but I'm willing to bet his investigation notes are on there. Damn it, it's down. It seems like there might be new messages on this. What, there's nothing on this? Scrolling up is going to be a pain in the butt, but nothing more. Alright. What kind of content did Paul post? It used to be filled with his adventures, sped up footage of stakeouts, play-by-play of encounters, the standard stuff. Shame he's had to filter it out to keep the website afloat. Now it's a shrine to local myths and legends. Hopefully more info about that freaky video, too. I can imagine you working with someone. What was he trying to prove? I think he does it more for the experience than trying to prove a point. Right, why don't you try to access Paul's blog while I search that place? I recognize the logo on the lanyard. Sunny Express Warehouse, east of Stone Creek. Ruby, you can't go alone! This won't be my first time investigating somewhere questionable and spooky. I've made a career out of it so far. We won't get anywhere without some risks. Let me know once you're in his blog. It's bound to be a treasure trove. You'll be able to get some good leads there. See you on the other side. Well, hold on, there's more. Let's read this one first. Ruby, I know you don't want me to bring this up, but I have to. I know what you're going to say. The answer is no. Why? The woman is suffering right now. All she needs is someone. Anyone to listen to her. Reach out. I can't risk my reputation for that. Besides, smart stories like these don't do much for my quota. Or small stories like these don't do much for my quota. I already worked things out with her. I know her story sounds crazy, but her pain sounds real. And it's not like I need you to validate her or anything. Just let her story be out there. Why can't you do it? Your blog is a perfect place for that kind of thing. I can, but I think she needs a more legit platform. Otherwise, people will just think she's crazy. She is crazy. Wow. What's your problem? I'm just calling it as it is. I gave her a pass. If I give her a pass, then what? Anyone could just come up to me and just say whatever they want. I know you. You can't stop yourself from helping everyone, but we can't help everyone. I'm not in the business of helping people. Your stories affect people, whether you like it or not. They don't call you the best journalist in Stone Creek for nothing. Stop, I'm sorry, but we've been through this. My stories are just stories. When they are done, they are done. If people want to use it as a beacon of hope or whatever, so be it. That just distracts me from my next gig. At least do it for me. For all you know, it could lead to something big. Think of it as another hunch of mine. And you know my hunches. Fine. I'll talk to her, but no promises, okay? That's good enough for me. What's this? So I picked up a copy of the Stone Creek Citizen this morning. Surprised I didn't see the story on the front page. Could it be Ruby Myers has a heart? Don't go spreading. Surprised I didn't see the story on the front page. Could it be Ruby Myers has a heart? Don't go spreading rumors. Andrew's story, you know. It's just lower on my list right now, that's all. Oh, breaking news, everyone. Ruby Myers has gone soft. If that's supposed to encourage me, be more merciful. It's not to encourage me to be more merciful, it's not working. And she's back. Why didn't you run it, Ruby? You were pretty dead set on it last time we spoke. You can thank good old Mayor Richardson for that. Andrew diverting council funds is a juicy story, and it would have made them look like idiots, too. Then I saw the quote from the mayor's office. There are no homeless people in Stone Creek. Damn nerve of him. Yeah, Richard's a monster. It stinks that Andrew works for him, but you can't deny that he's using that money for good. I mean, undermining the mayor's authority and slipping money towards the local shelters. Take that! If I published, Richardson could have twisted the story and claimed that he was putting effort into addressing the homelessness issue in Stone Creek, hence justifying his quote. I'm not helping them earn any goodwill. The thought of it boils my blood. Well, I still believe you did it because you believe in Andrew's cause. You care about Stone Creek, Rue. And here I thought Richardson was going to be the one to twist my words. Just reading between the lines. And you suck at it. Anyway, I gotta run. Rook just got in with some coffee. Text me when you get better comprehension skills. Alright. So what did she say for me to do? We won't get. Let me know once you're finished, or once you're in his blog. Okay, blog. How do I enter his blog? Paul was on the brink of something. What did he leave for you to find? Scan the warehouse video. Send the warehouse video to Ruby. Already done. Let's see. Scan the Atlas tutorial video. Okay, so I guess I'm over here with the yellow ones. It's possible Paul kept some investigation notes in his blog. Access Paul's blog by solving some security questions. Alright. Paul's email address. Let me find that out. And then, what do I need? Replicate the right pattern? Correct match the photo and the subject to the caption. Okay. Let me get his email. Paul. Alright. Paul Castillo at no, it's not capital T, it's just lowercase t. T-mail dot web. Funny enough, I think it's so close, or it's like Gmail. I have a Gmail account, sure, but it's like, why Gmail? This is a blatant ripoff of Gmail. Anyway, we're going to here. Paul Castillo at tmail.web. A mark on Abernathy Farms. Left on Abernathy Farms. Complete the pattern below. A mark left on Abernathy Farms. I need to go to Abernathy Farms, don't I? Where's Abernathy Farms? Abernathy Farms. Let's take a closer look. Let's see. We've got there we go. Server. Back to what we were doing over here. Invalid pattern. Okay. Aha! That's how it did. Sighting of the Beldam around Stone Creek on the Atlas feed. Sightings of Beldam around Stone Creek on the Atlas feed. That seems to be the sightings. Whoa. I got a lot here.
Some initial thoughts about the symbol. Listen up, me. It's very possible that this symbol is a mark of resistance for Stone Creek. Every movement needs one. The town has a history of civil disputes, mainly between the council and the townsfolk. What if enough is enough? They're finally taking a stand to push back and reclaim Stone Creek. It'll be a fight I support, that's for sure. But still, it's being connected to the disappearances. It doesn't make sense to involve people who have no part of it. I mean, there are children who are among the lost. It couldn't be the town, no. If not us, what about aliens? They visited us before. Look at Abernathy Farms. Although back when the crop circles appeared, there weren't any stories of abductions or folks going missing. Or is it her? The Beldam. Oh, just saying her name gives me chills. She definitely has a grudge against Stone Creek. Anyone here would be fair game, except she's never had a symbol associated with her in all my research. A familiar, yes. A flower, check. A lake, yep. But a symbol? That's new. I should go back and look again. I couldn't have missed it, could I? If it is her, it begs the question, why now? What would have awoken the Beldam after all these years? Has to be something powerful. I wonder, is it more dangerous than the Beldam?
That's not creepy. First, I wanted to take a look through here because this actually has some interesting stuff. Legend of the Beldam, blah 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 blah. Well, an artist interpretation of the Beldam. I keep saying it like that because that's how I remember hearing it from Coraline. The Beldam in there was actually rather. That's one way of putting it at least, and that's all I'm going to put it as. The Beldam was the source of the death and rot. Her place in Stone Creek was its terror, and she fed off every wail, every ounce of pain they saw. Alright, hold on. When you feel lost and all is bleak, beware the Beldam of Stone Creek. Lighten up, don't make a frown, otherwise like her you will drown. I think I heard that rhyme already. Anyway, so goes the Beldam rhyme. The witch who wreaked havoc over Stone Creek centuries ago and vowed to return in death. There's a magic in these verses that compels us to repeat it. And as we do, curiosity beckons. Who is the Beldam? Why did she curse Stone Creek? When Stone Creek was first settled, the land was barren. Crops would wilt before harvest, and signs of wildlife were scarce. There was something here that repelled life everywhere, but the nearby lake, where a mysterious woman lived, the Beldam. Desperate, the townfolk turned to her for help. She traded them seeds in return for the promise of a place in Stone Creek. Yeah, I'm sorry. The rest of this episode is most likely just going to be me reading this, but it's interesting to me. Time passed. The town was on the precipice of success when an illness spread through Stone Creek. Many experienced terrible fevers, tremors, and hallucinations. None could identify the cause until some report having nightmares of the Beldam before their demise, speaking in tongues and revealing her true nature. The Beldam was the source of all death and rot. Her place in Stone Creek was as its terror, and she fed off every wail, every ounce of pain they suffered. Enraged, the townfolk marched towards her home to free themselves of her hold. In the calm waters of the lake, they drowned her, held her limbs, her body, and her head down until only a violent stillness lingered. Before her death, she cursed the town with the promise they made her. The Beldam will always have a place in Stone Creek, and she will never leave. To this day, her legend and her spirit dwell, waiting to return their actions tenfold. Wow. I like this. Buy me a bagel! Okay. The first treasure, oldest documents indicate one of Megalodon Woods, member of our founding, rumored confidant of the Beldam. Magdalena was present when the town turned on her friend. In that moment of chaos, she was bewitched and attacked those who fought to free Stone Creek. For the event, Magdalena went into catatonic state. Those who cared for her said that her gaze was permanently fixed toward the direction of Treasure Lake. On the rare occasion she spoke, she asked to visit the Beldam, saying she hears her friend call to her. Ultimately, Magdalena succeeded, and she met her end at the bottom of the lake. It's speculated that perhaps Magdalena was the sacrifice the witch needed to enact her curse, shedding her last ties to humanity. Since then, the Beldam is determined for others to suffer the same fate she was dealt. So if you ever find yourself wandering the shores of Treasure Lake, you'd be wise to trust the voice that tells you to run. Otherwise, you might find yourself tempted to enter the murky waters and you might not come back. Beware the antler beast. Antler beast. Well, in all honesty, that just kind of I just thinking of a Wendigo. I'm sorry. Letter to Mary, or in last words, Girl Wilson and the Antler Beast. Forgive me, this is not how I planned it to be. I wanted to rid ourselves of this wretched town. They said this would lead me to a hidden mine with riches, but I fear I have walked into hell, and it will not let me leave. Blah 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 blah. Honestly, I don't think it's actually too important. Don't go into the woods. Leave it to the Antler Beast. And if you press it, it will highlight leave. Leave, leave. Leave. Blessing of the Elm. Well, the story of how rare flower which symbolized promise or unbreaking bond turned its blessing into omens following the Beldam's death. Oh. Elm beads are a rare flower native to Stone Creek that grow among the bark of elm trees here. In the language of flowers, it means promise or unbreakable bond, once coveted, that changed with the Beldam's death. Stone Creek held true to their meaning. The possibilities of promise. Mix that in with the rumors of remnant magic, and elm beads became a good luck charm. They were favorable gifts for one to manifest positive sentiments to another. This belief persisted through time of war, where soldiers would receive the flower as keepsakes from their loved ones, something to remember home by and keep them safe, all to fulfill their promise of returning home. People also saw elm beads as a sign of prosperity. Back when Stone Creek was a settlement, wherever a patch of these flowers grew meant that the ground was fertile. Pockets of homes and buildings were built around these blooms, which resulted in the Stone Creek we have today. We could say that the town was shaped by flowers. These days, elm beads are seen as omens of misfortune, whereas the flowers are abundant, have been struck with great tragedy, such as the Moore murders in 1964 and the Link apartment fire in 2005. Those careless enough to pluck these flowers would experience bouts of bad luck. The worst of it is a painful stinging in their hands that would only intensify until the flowers were returned to their rightful place. It's not uncommon to see stems of elm beads tied to trees as a way to restore them. There are some residents here who still believe in the magic of these flowers. They think that holding on to it will allow them to experience its miracles. But belief and reality are opposing forces. The Beldam keeps the score, and to her, nothing promise is ever sacred. Bunch of the word promise. Wait, hold on. There's the word return whenever you press that one. Treasure for that one. Hold on. I'm going to write this down. Return. Treasure. This is no coincidence that those words highlight. Leave. promise. Leave. Promise. What? The vanishing video. I'm downloading that. Ruby Persephone has gone into hiding. Persephone has gone into hiding. To reach them, you'll need to find a token to return a promise in Stone Creek. Don't worry. I have it here on my blog. It's something rare, but you can find it growing in Stone Creek. People in the past used to think it would bring them luck. Now, not so much. With a mind like yours, you can find it easily. Paul? And there's nothing here. Nothing that happens. So, he shut down his blog. And he closed down his blog for a reason. Well, let me first watch this video. This video is more interesting. I can tell, so interesting. He's just sitting there drinking something like coffee or something from a cup, and then from a mug, and he's looking at things. Great, he found something. He's going downstairs. I'm sorry, but that was one of the more useless videos. How is that there? Why is it there?
Driving now, can't text. Had a thought. These people who disappeared, since there's so many of them now, they need a name. I mean, like a catchy headline name. The
What's this from?
Vanished. Or the Lost.
The Lost.
Maybe you can think of something? Thanks.
What? Not sure where that came from. Watch us.
These disappearances are getting out of hand. The police reports show a linear growth at the start, but over the past few weeks it's growing exponentially. The bright side is, more cases means more evidence. I've been digging through the files and I noticed these symbols.
Wow. Okay.
This exact symbol appeared on one of my colleagues' desks. I'll be keeping an eye on him. There might be a connection between these disappearances and these symbols. They keep popping up. I see them everywhere, in doodles on public buses, carvings on benches, in children's books. They are everywhere. It's like an omen. Just when someone goes missing, these symbols keep appearing. Something bad's gonna happen. I can feel it. Gotta get more proof. Just to be sure. I need to get more reports from Persephone. There must be something I'm missing.
I'm scanning. Vanishing connection. Now I have that, but I'm gonna have to end this episode here, unfortunately. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!